help us transition from week 1 to week 2 of word study, I thought it might be helpful for me to discuss that letter name assessment which I posted on our site. Let's just take another look at it here. I know you can't see it very well, but I did post it on the site. As I noted, this child makes an SH digraph error, and I would like to fix this first. The activity I would give this particular child would be to sort using pictures of words that start with S, words that start with H, and then finally words that start with SH. Once this is fixed, I would put this child in a group needing affricates. Now, affricates are something that are not really well understood by many people, especially if you haven't taken a word study class. And affricates are those groups of 4 letters: J, SH, DR, and TR. And for some reason, when children's mouths and teeth are developing, they get those sounds easily mixed up. I've seen 6th and 7th graders still writing words incorrectly with the affricate sounds. Take a look at your classroom, especially if you're teaching 1st through 3rd or 4th grade. You may see children making affricate errors and have wondered, if you hadn't heard of these before, what in the world is this child doing? It's a very typical error. Well, let's go back to affricates and how to use the data from this assessment to plan for instruction. As I mentioned, I would put this child in an affricate word study group. Sometimes I like to put little toys around the room to get them interested in wondering, what is Mrs. Smithy doing now? So I might place a toy dragon on a shelf. I may put a little chick on a desk. And these things would get children kind of thinking about, what are we going to be doing? So let's take a look at a possible affricate sort. Now, as many of you noted in the discussion, one of the great things about word study is that it encourages us to also look at a child's strength. So we start from what a child knows. If a child is starting out with affricate errors, and this child obviously made some with the affricate DR, I would begin by giving a child a baggie, our friendly little baggies here, with pictures of words that start with D, pictures of words that start with R, and then several pictures of words that start with the DR, such as dragon and dress and drive. I would have this child work with a partner to sort into those 3 columns. And I might not tell them, as we had noted before, what they were sorting for at first. Let them make the discovery. And sometimes, even to make it more interesting for children, I go around with a big magnifying glass and say, oh, I'm looking at your sort. I can't wait to discover what you've done. And this keeps them engaged and motivating, and like those little toys or objects in the room, always wondering what you're up to. So this is a way to look at how we use the data and information from our word study assessments to plan for instruction. Thanks.